Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, I rise to support this bill that my colleague have presented. We may all recall that it is from agriculture that we were able to make all the funding of what we call oil today. And Funtua used to be one of the most producers of groundnut and cotton in Nigeria and West Africa. During those days that you see pyramids, if you come to Funtua, you will see pyramids, and most of the ginaries for cottons were based in Funtua because of the large-scale production they do. So I think if we are serious about talking on food security in Nigeria, we cannot relegate having an institution that will promote and bring mechanized and modern agricultural settings for this country. And Funtua, I think, is one location that should be given this priority. We have agricultural universities in some other locations, but there is one thing that we have to look at. Funtua has been a base that have produced so much of cash crops for this country. And if we promote it this time by giving this institution to that location, I think we will be able to increase our income, especially in exports. The kind of mechanized farming that would be putting in place and the training that it will give to our teeming youths will add more advantage to our drive for more revenue in this country. Therefore, Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, I call on all of us to support this bill. One, this bill will be able to tackle the so much youth that we have around that area that are not doing anything. They will be engaged. They will have the training, they will have the background of how to take up in producing all these cash crops that have now been relegated and have not been produced for a quite long time. Mr. President, my colleagues, I rise to support this, and I want every one of us to give the necessary support so that this bill can pass the second reading. Thank you, Mr. President.